Hi everyone, welcome McCallum members. I think you know me by now after this whole year that we have this video series. My name is Susan Damiani and I am the Director of Gift Planning and also the Director of the McCallum Society. And May, obviously at a university, we're thinking about commencement, we're closing out our fiscal year, but also, just kind of looking back at all the wonderful memories of the year. And I have two wonderful gentlemen here with me that have been so helpful to me this year. I'm gonna say he's Coach Evan, that's how we know it, our Pickleball Johnnies Coach. And we have Evan and then Andrew, who's my graduate assistant. And he helped me with all my budgeting and managing a lot of very important office tasks. And both of them are graduating, do I have it right? You're both graduating from the Tobin School of Business for May. So as I was talking to them, I said, this is great. We need to get together and talk a little bit about your time here at St. John's and what it means with graduation coming up so quickly, coming up this Sunday. But I hope this brings back memories and wonderful, fond memories for you at your time at St. John's. So I'm going to start with, if you don't mind, Andrew, start with the coach. Coach Evan, how's your time been here at St. John's? Very briefly, how do you recollect, on your memories and the time, that you spent here?
Yeah, so I would say that St. John's has been a very positive atmosphere for me. I've had the incredible opportunity to travel to multiple different countries in my time here.
Nice.
I've gotten to meet so many different wonderful people, and I have really just kind of embraced the whole culture and community that I think we foster at St. John's, and I think through pickleball I've gotten to meet some of the very wonderful alum, and I'm really excited to become part of that community as well.
Well, I can't thank you enough. I mean, Evan kept our Pickleball Johnny program going, and everybody just loves Coach Evan. But really, he was trained very well from his grandfather, who's a champion pickleball player. And we were kidding around just this afternoon at the team meeting that we even got your grandfather part of the OGP, as we call it, and he was part of our team, and he came down to Florida. So I have great memories of that. So you'll always be very close to my heart, and your grandfather, your family, and everybody. It's really been like a family affair, but it's been really great.
Yes.
So thank you so much. And it's great that you have wonderful memories to look back on. But what's the feeling now that with graduation coming up on Sunday? Is it feelings of sadness, joy, mixed feelings?
Yeah, I would say definitely excitement for what's next.
Right.
But obviously there is a sense of sadness because it's time with a lot of different people again that I made great memories with, and kind of what's next for me is kind of always a little bit daunting. So excited, but also a little bit nervous, I think.
Well, if we have any environmentalists out there, that's where Evan's passion lies. So we're going to help him and try to get him a job sooner than later. So that's great. Thanks for sharing that with us, Evan. So now we have Andrew. Andrew has a lot to share because he just got back from a whirlwind tour of London, his first time in Europe, right, Andrew?
My first time abroad.
Yeah. And Andrew's been such a great asset to my team, very helpful. I know he'll go far in his career because he's wonderful at number crunching and at finance. So tell us your experience at St. John's and what that means to you.
Best 4 years of my life, definitely. Just the amount of growth, the amount of people I've met, skills I've learned for the future, just being a better person, being better in the workplace, they're immeasurable. And being in New York, being around the alumni network that we have here at St. John's is who I have to thank for that. Thanks to my experiences at St. John's, I'm going to be I'll be doing my 5-year program here, so I'm not going to be leaving just yet.
That's right, we don't get rid of him.
St. John's didn't get rid of me yet.
He's not leaving me yet.
Still got some time, but because of the skills I've learned here, I'll be starting up my second finance internship, which will more than prepare me for my future career in finance, which I'm very excited for. And the people I've met at St. John's, just the friends along the way, the professors, the alumni, have allowed me to reach this point. You know, by meeting them, I've learned, you know, what's most important to have in the trade, you know, how to best prepare myself for these interviews and how to be the best worker going into the workplace. And I have them to thank for the wonderful experiences that I've had at St. John's and for my start into my career. So
That's
very
great.
excited for that. And St. John's has allowed me to travel.
It's home a
As
little bit
Susan
about
said,
London.
yeah. As Susan said, I just came back from London, my first time out of the country, for a GDC, a Global Destination course in investments. We had the course throughout the semester, and at the end, everyone in the class and the professor, we all went to London. We sightseeing, we did all the tourist attractions there. We saw the Big Ben, we saw the Tower of London, and we were there for the coronation weekend, which is pretty historic because not many people can say that they were around since the last time there was a coronation.
That'll be memorable.
Yeah, very memorable. Got a lot of great pictures. Became close to a lot of my classmates. Made a lot of great friends there, and I learned to love fish and chips.
See, when it all comes down to it, it's really the food.
It's the food. Oh, yeah. It's the food that brings us together.
Food unites.
Which I think is a very small world here at St. John's, because Andrew goes all the way over to London, and he was invited by James Galowski, which is a former classmate of mine. I was in student government, Jimmy, as I call him, was in student union, and it's amazing how full circle, you know, I'm working here at St. John's, and Andrew's telling me, oh, I sat with James Galowski, who's very successful in the world of finance, and him and Andrew had good conversations. They had a lot of similarities. So that was really nice to hear too, to hear, you know, my classmates are helping out. So, you know, St. John's, I know, Evan, you said that you're saying goodbye. It's really not goodbye. You never know. Look, I never thought I would be working at St. John's, you know, working at my alma mater. But at certain points in your life, you reconnect with your connections here at the school, your friends, and they are still your family, and they stay with you always. Same with Andrew when he finally graduates from St. John's in December, which will go very, very quickly. But I hope some of this, I didn't ask you, Andrew, what is the feeling that you have now with Sunday coming around the corner?
I got one semester left.
Right, yeah.
Time is ticking, but it's a time of reflection. It's a time to look back with the close friends I've made, whether it be Evan or other friends that I've made that are graduating as well, and just kind of celebrate everything that we've accomplished over the last 4 years. You know, how we've grown as people, how we've, you know, gotten to a point now where we're going into the workforce with the skills we need to succeed. And I think it's going to be sad because we love this campus so much, and a lot of my close friends will be leaving and going out into the workplace, but it'll be happy. It's a happy moment.
I mean, you got me even to look back, and I have to say, I don't really remember a lot of details of the actual ceremony, believe it or not. But what I do remember is, you know, taking pictures with family, taking pictures with friends, and really thinking about, you know, I had the similar experience as Andrew on going on a trip with all my classmates after we worked on this huge project, and that, I never forget that. And it really is the relationships, like we always say, especially in business, the relationships that you build and that you create for yourselves. That's the lasting memory. And that's why I feel so strongly, that's what I love being in charge of the society, because I feel like you reconnect those relationships that you had in the past at the university, and that's what the school is about. The school is about maintaining those relationships, not only when you go to school, but also when you graduate, that you still should feel like you're part of the school and that you could come back at any time and that we're here for you, and you still have that same experience. And I think the McCallans feel that way when they get together, and hopefully we can recreate some of those memories, even just like playing on the tennis courts with pickleball. That kind of brings back kind of that camaraderie and the fun that we had during our college days. So you guys made that happen. You helped us in pickleball, you helped us at OGP. So thank you so much for that. I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you.
And just have a great time this Sunday, and have a blast.
Thank you.
And if you want to say a couple of words to McCallans before we leave?
Yeah, I would just say I look forward to seeing everybody in the fall for pickleball. That's what I'm excited for.
Oh, good.
So,
Okay.
thank you guys for those who I've met. It's been wonderful to get to know everybody, but excited to see what's next.
I'm happy to say I've met several McCallans, and it's always been such a wonderful experience connecting with our alma mater together. And I'm excited to see you guys at Pickleball. I'm excited for the McCallan Luncheon, and I'm excited to meet everybody else that's out there.
Thank you. And please, if you want to share any of your experiences, please email me, and I would definitely share it with the whole group and then in our next e-news. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Thank you.